Hey guys, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys. So as you know, I said this earlier in my community post, and I asked you guys to do a poll for Southern Charm. What would you rate the premiere? Joe Mendoza, I saw where you asked why didn't I put a 0. Okay, relax, but we will be back to talk about it on Hot Messy Topics tomorrow. Today, Jason and I have some adulting shenanigans to do. Now, in the meantime, though, if you guys are a part of our memberships, Jason will be posting a vlog this week, either today or tomorrow, from our birthday shenanigans, well, at least his, and we had a lot of fun. So thank you guys all for all of the love and just reaching out. Now, in the meantime, we're back to talk about Dorit Kemsley, who might have just been exposed again for this. Well, we'll talk about it. Before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we all know Real Housewives of Orange County alum Kelly Dodd, and she loves to just kind of go on rants about everyone who is not her, right? Even her stepdaughter, we've seen where her and her husband will sit there and they've made fun of well, technically it's Rick's daughter, her stepdaughter. She's made fun of Noella Bergner. She's made fun of Vicky Gumbelson. She's made fun of now Dorit Kemsley. Literally almost every housewife you can think of, Kelly Dodd has ran their name through the mud. And now it looks like it's Dorit's turn. On an episode of her and her husband's podcast, it looks like they were making fun of Dorit and questioning where her accent comes from. Now, Dorit is from Woodbridge, Connecticut, and we've all kind of wondered this throughout the years. Like, her accent almost sounds like you're throwing like 10 different accents in a blender. We've talked about this, 10 different accents in a blender. And we're like, wait a minute, how does this even make sense, right? Well, to Dorit, it makes perfect sense because she believes that her accent has been heavily influenced by being married to a British man who we know as PK. PK is kind of funny in his own right because on the show, I love that him and Maurizio, they get together, they talk-ish, and sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's like, oh, this is a little cringy. And it always brings me back to that moment where Nene was yelling at Peter on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and he was like, stay out of grown women's business. Well, that's what she said. Now, getting back to Dorit, she had a swimwear sort of like fashion show. It was Dorit's Spring and Summer 2013 fashion show where she's talking about the swimwear line. And this was only 9 years ago. And when she's talking, she does not sound anything like she does today. We've seen this video surface before, but now since everyone's bringing it up again, it looks like, well, yeah, we want to talk about it. Now, Rick was giving her the benefit of the doubt, saying maybe because her parents are from Israel and she grew up in Connecticut and her husband is British, maybe her accent is influenced a little bit. But he's trying to play devil's advocate here. And when he was doing this, he did make a couple of great points. One, he lived in New York for 20 plus years, and in doing, in his time in New York, he met a lot of people from Connecticut and they don't sound like that. But I have to say, going back, I grew up in Florida. I'm trying to again play devil's advocate, but this accent might be exposed. Growing up in Florida, I moved to Tennessee and went to college there. My very first interview ever, when I talked to Macy Bookout from Teen Mom, you can hear the thick Southern twang coming out of my voice. Like, I was like, hey, Macy, welcome to my channel. How was it like for you to be on MTV? And I don't even know that person looking back. I didn't even realize I was talking like that. So I do believe that your accent can be heavily influenced, but she commits. We haven't seen one moment on the show. Actually, maybe we've seen one or two where she's kind of dropped the accent when she's gotten upset before. And we've talked about that a little bit as well, but we haven't seen too many slip-ups from her. Now, this is a question that I have for you guys only because this is something I do want to talk about. With her being from Connecticut, right? She said that she's traveled the world. She can speak 4 or 5 different languages. So she said, when you've traveled the world and you can speak as many languages as I can, you can talk in whatever accent you want. This is like the biggest mystery of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And I guess I want to know, are you buying it? Are you buying her accent? And do you think it could be influenced by her husband? Or do you think that she just wants to sound a little bit more posh and she's putting on this whole facade for everyone and you're just not here for it? Now, this isn't the first time Dorit and or PK have been exposed. We talked about that this week where Lisa Vanderpump for the second time has provided receipts. In those receipts, the first time she said that she texted Dorit and PK, well, technically just PK, but about Dorit's home invasion. PK said that never happened. And then he even went on Instagram joking that we're bringing in London's best detectives in order to find out where that text message went. Well, when she was doing the Vanderpump Dogs Foundation, she shared her phone with Page Six and showed that this is PK's contact. This is the message. This was the date that it was delivered. And it showed in October, said delivered, and Page Six exclusively confirmed this. Now, after that, she was talking about, because Dorit went on Watch What Happens Live and said, I saw her at our friend's 70th birthday party. That would be Robert Earl. The 70th birthday party was at Mr. Chow's. And she said, if she really cared, why wouldn't she have come up to me in that moment and said, hi, or how are you doing? Or are you okay? Lisa provided more receipts explaining that that birthday party was months before Dorit's home invasion. So how would that even make sense at the time? Which, if that is in fact true, and she did provide more receipts and she wasn't lying the first time, so I'm definitely team Lisa Vanderpump on this one, and I'm buying what she's selling us, then what is Dorit like? The credibility is kind of going down the drain. So now that's 2 times that I feel like we've caught Dorit, PK, Kyle sort of in this situation. I'm not saying they're bad people, but Lisa Vanderpump is providing receipts. That's 2 times now that we've caught them kind of in this back and forth where they're not winning in this conversation. And now, of course, thanks to Real Housewives of Orange County alum, we have Kelly Dodd, who's bringing up the accent. This is where you guys come in. Guys, are you buying the accent? Do you think with one receipt being proven that, well, Lisa Vanderpump did text PK after the home invasion, and then on top of that, the second receipt showing that she did attend Robert Earl's birthday party, the 70th birthday party at Mr. Chow, but it was months before. And now the third with Kelly Dodd posting the Dorit Spring Summer Collection fashion show back in 2013. And if you haven't heard it, you can go listen to it. I'll even post it on my community tab for you to listen to. And in the description of this video, you can see where she clearly does not have the same accent. It's been a few years, so maybe she adopted a new accent along the way, but I do have questions. Getting back to it though, I did want to say again, if you didn't catch the beginning of this video, hey guys, we will be back tomorrow for Hot Messy Topics. We'll be back for all of the shenanigans, going live and taking callers. We have a lot to talk about, from Southern Charm to Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip to Real Housewives of Atlanta, and of course, a lot of the drama in between. So hopefully you guys will be able to join us. And if not, you can always be a part of the replay crew. I'll be posting that in my community tab as well. Thank you guys so much again for all of the love over the weekend. And thank you for sending Jason all the birthday wishes. For our members only, we will be posting our personal video vlog of Jason's birthday. That way you guys can enjoy it as well. I love you guys, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.